Everybody loves new VR games coming to the Quest platform. So today, we're talking about some games coming for the Quest 1 and the Quest 2 in the near future. Number 1, SHADOWGATE VR. Let's go ahead and start with a classic with SHADOWGATE. The original SHADOWGATE released back in 1987, and it's had a multitude of different ports since the original release. Everything from the Amiga, Game Boy, and even the PS4. Well, now it's making the jump from the original developer to virtual reality. And having talked with the developer, they are extremely excited about this game. SHADOWGATE VR, The Mines of Mythrock, is actually the first in a series of VR titles set in the SHADOWGATE universe. The game is set to launch October 7th of this year on the Quest platform, and in the game you'll be casting spells as you explore caverns, solve some puzzles, and apparently there's even a dwarven minecart that you'll be riding. All I know is I am excited to try this out and see how a classic game like this transfers totally over to VR with VR interactions, brand new art, and an overall brand new experience, which will be great especially for lifelong fans of SHADOWGATE. Number 2, Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Part 2. Next up, we finally have information about the next Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, and it's called Last Call. The second part in the Tales from the Galaxy's Edge series comes to the Quest this fall. This game will throw you into the Star Wars universe as you'll be meeting new characters and completing missions in the Outer Rim on the planet of Batuu. According to the description, it says players will experience more eras and places in the Star Wars galaxy through legendary tales and so much more in this epic conclusion. It'll be great to see this come to a climax, and I hope that we can see some amazing set pieces and awesome gameplay in Part 2 of Galaxy's Edge. Number 3, Spacefolk City. Next up, we've got a quirky, kind of strange city building game called Spacefolk City. As you can see in this trailer, this is not your traditional city building game with super realistic cities. This is more of a wacky, weird city building game that takes place in outer space. The game will have you building cities in space to house the creatures who had their home destroyed by solar activity. The game will be launching this fall, and the price will be $29.95. Number 4, Simply Planes VR. The game Simply Planes has been around for quite a while, and it's got a pretty extensive modding community with over 500,000 community mods. Well, Simply Planes VR is a brand new standalone game designed for VR with full VR support and interactions. The game actually is not designed for building planes, but for flying them, and it's coming to the Quest platform. This gives you access to the community-made models that you can download from simplyplanes.com and allows you to fly them in this VR experience. The description actually says if an aircraft has a virtual cockpit, then you'll be able to reach out and grab the virtual controls with your hands. It looks like it could be a lot of fun with a ton of different aerial types of vehicles to try out, whether it's helicopters, planes, or one of the many other models that are available. The game is set to launch later on this year, and it'll be $9.99. Number 5, Hellsweeper. Now, this game has been on my list in the past, but since then we've got more information, a brand new teaser, and official confirmation the game is actually called Hellsweeper, not Project Hellsweeper. And spoiler, I've actually played this game, at least the PC VR version, and even in its very early state, it's already a lot of fun. This game is by the same developers that did Sirento, and they've brought over a lot of the locomotion options to this game. The combat is already extremely satisfying, being able to use spells, swords, and guns, and upgrading everything along the way as you play through it just like you would any other roguelike. There isn't any price on this game, but there will be a PC VR pre-alpha demo coming in the near future for those of you that have a PC and want to check it out. For those on Quest, unfortunately, you'll have to wait until Q3 of 2022 before the game launches on the Quest platform. Number 6, Clash of Chefs. It's no secret if you follow me on any of my social platforms that I love cooking, I love food, and it's just one of those things that it's a comfort thing for me. That's one of the reasons I love VR cooking games, because it's just a blast to be able to make food without making a mess. Well, I'm not so sure this is going to be a relaxing experience, as Clash of Chefs is a time management game where you'll be making food to fulfill the demands of your customers. You'll be making burgers, burritos, sushi, among other things, as you'll chop up the ingredients, throw them into the pots or onto the grill or whatever, and even making pizzas as you prepare the orders for the customers. The game does actually have a competitive multiplayer mode as well, so you can face off against your friends and see who really is the better chef. No price on this, but this game will be launching next month on the Quest platform. Number 7, Space Pirate Trainer DX. This next one is not necessarily a full game, but an update to Space Pirate Trainer, but the update is so massive I included it because it's got some really exciting stuff going on. Space Pirate Trainer has been a staple in virtual reality for a long time, and with the DX or Deluxe, I imagine it stands for update, coming next month, you'll get a ton more content. In fact, it's $14.99 right now, so you might want to pick it up as the price goes up $10 on September 9th when the update releases. Otherwise, it's free for current owners. The update will include a versus mode of the classic game, in which every time you shoot a droid, another one or two will appear attacking your opponent. But the most exciting part about this new update is the arena mode. This is a full room scale game, and you'll need at least 10 meters by 10 meters, which is around 30 feet. If you can find a space that you can play that, you can play either online, or the best way to play is with a friend co-located at the same place. Yes, you and a friend can run around 1v1 in a space like you're playing paintball or laser tag in crazy cool environments, well, in virtual reality wearing your Quest. There's also a single player mode as well that allows you to run around these environments and fire against AI opponents, but the true fun is going to come when you can meet up with friends and take turns battling each other in these different environments. Number 7, Anshar Wars 2. This third-person space battle game was originally launched on the Gear VR and then on the Rift in 2016, but it is coming now to the Quest platform. As of right now, there are no plans to actually launch a cockpit mode for this game. It's all designed for third person, but the developer does say they plan on trying a few things to see how it goes. Number 8, Vermillion. Vermillion is an oil painting simulator. It's already available on the Rift store, but is making its way to the Quest as a native standalone version next year. This is a very impressive piece of software. Now, I personally might be able to come up with a stick figure, but it's not going to look anything like what you're seeing on screen right now. This is going to be pretty amazing for those of you that are talented artists and want to do some oil painting inside of virtual reality. I have seen some crazy pictures come out of this that people have done, and it's just impressive what can be done in VR. No specific release date as of yet, so keep your eyes open if it's something that you're looking for. Number 9, BRINK Traveler. This is less a game and more of an experience, and a pretty impressive one, I have to say. BRINK Traveler launches on September 9th, and I had the chance to try this a little bit yesterday, and wow, the environments are extremely cool and very well done. 3D scans, so everything is to scale in 3D. They're not 360 images. Not only that, but they've also done effects to everything to add water, birds, moving grass, clouds. It's designed as a full VR experience, and it even allows you to pick up rocks that are laying on the ground and bounce them across the cliffs if you'd like to, which is just another way to add some realism to these experiences. More locations are supposed to be coming in future updates, but what's already there is already really beautiful. And if you want to travel in VR, this could potentially be one of the best ways to do it. Number 10, Sweet Surrender. Here we've got a roguelike game in a cel-shaded style, which is one of my favorite styles for virtual reality, especially on Quest, because I think it works really well for this platform. This is currently PC VR gameplay you're seeing right now, but they are working on bringing it to the Quest as well. It has randomized levels with enemies that you'll be fighting through to upgrade your weapons, get better weapons as you go along, and pretty much do what every roguelite has you doing. Go as far as you go, and then upgrade the stuff and do it all over again. Overall, it looks like a pretty awesome experience as you fight against the enemies and work your way through these beautiful looking environments. Number 11, Jurassic World Aftermath Part 2. Next up is a game I'm really looking forward to, and that is Jurassic World Aftermath Part 2, which is finally launching on September 30th. The first part of Jurassic World Aftermath launched last year on the Quest platform in December, and it kind of left us on a cliffhanger right at the end of that part 1. So I'm excited to jump back into the game, and this time it actually looks like you'll be running from, or potentially standing still so it doesn't eat you, from a T-Rex, and it looks freaking terrifying. I really hope that they make this game a little bit longer, or at least add some additional interactions and some new stuff into it. The first game was pretty cool, but for $24.99, that was a pretty steep price in my opinion. This next part is going to be a separate episode, and it's going to cost $14.99, and like I said, it launches on September 30th. Well, those are the new upcoming games I've got for you right now. Which of these games is your favorite? Which one are you looking forward to the most? There are other games coming out for the Quest in the future as well, and I've got other videos covering those, so if you want to check those out, you can check the links out in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get the most out of your Quest and your Quest 2, and the bell icon for notifications. Please, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and happy questing.